Hello. Welcome to set 3 of the Black History Month concert. Here we go. Ready? I'm going to hit one now of one of my country favorite artists. And you know what? He may not have been the first one to sing country, who is African American or black, however you want to put it. But he was the first one to make it to the Billboard Hot 100. Billboard Country 100. Excuse me for a minute. And the first one inducted into the Grand Ole Opry that was a star out front. Charley Pride. Here we go. I'm going to play 4 of Charley's songs, ones that I consider favorites. Here we go. Of mine. Starting with Mountain of Love. Here we go. Hang on. Standing on the mountain, looking down on the city, way that I feel is a doggone pity. Teardrops are falling down the mountainside. Many times I've been here, many times I cried. We used to be so happy when we were in love, high on the mountain of love. Night after night I've been standing here alone, weeping my heart till the cold gray dawn, praying that you're lonely and you come here too, hoping just by chance I'll get a glimpse of you, trying hard to find you somewhere in love, high on the mountain of love. A mountain of love, a mountain of love. It used to be a saying, it used to be a mountain of love, but you just changed your name. When you're down below where there's a 500,000 people, somewhere in a church with a big tall steeple. Inside the church there's all the filled with flowers. Wedding bells are ringing and it should have been ours. That's why I'm so lonely, the dreams fall above, high on the mountain of love. A mountain of love, a mountain of love, but you should be ashamed. There used to be a mountain of love, but you just changed your name. When you're down below where there's a 500,000 people, somewhere in a church with a big tall steeple. Inside the church there's all the filled with flowers. Wedding bells are ringing and it should have been ours. That's why I'm so lonely, a dream's called love, high on the mountain of 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 love. There you go. Mountain of Love. Like I said before, I know Johnny Rivers did that song as well, but I'm singing it in tribute for Charley Pride, in honor of Black History Month, and the pioneer trailblazing of what he did in country music. Here we go. I know they refer to it as the start of countrypolitan, but I always refer to what he does as country classic. Here we go. Moving right along with another one of my favorites from him, from Charley Pride. Is anybody going to San Antonio? Here we go. Rain dripping up the brim of my hat. It sure is cold today. Here I am walking down 66. Wish she had done me that way. Sleeping under a table in a roadside park. A man could wake up dead, but it sure seems warmer than it did sleeping in our king-size bed. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Wind whipping down the neck of my shirt like I ain't got nothing on, but I'd rather fight the wind and rain than what I've been fighting at home. Yonder comes a truck with the U.S. mail, people writing letters back home. Tomorrow You know, I realize a few of these songs you've probably heard me do recently. So you know what? In honor of Black History Month, I'm trying to get as much in here. I want to do as much as possible. I want to cover almost every aspect if I can. Try to. I know very well, darn good and well, I am not going to get Michael Jackson here. Okay, I just did. But I was sitting there talking to my wife one time about it, and she goes, no. Here we go. Moving right along. With one of my favorites that I came across, and I always thank Phil Hobie Hobo out there, Phil Turner, because you're the reason why I know who did this song. Here we go. Man I Used to Be.
Highway, sleeping bag and guitar on my back, searching for the things in life that matter, thinking that the world was out of hand. I'm going back to the girl that I still dream of, going back to find a place for me. I found out what life was really made of. I'm going back to the man I used to be. I lived much too long without direction. Really don't know what I thought I'd find. But the mountains I climbed out in the country, I find that they were only in my mind. I'm going back to the girl that I still dream of, going back to plant my family tree. I found out what life was really made of. I'm going back to the man I used to be. I'm going back to the girl that I still dream of, going back to plant my family tree. I found out what life was really made of. I'm going back to the man I used to be. I'm going back to the man I used to be.
Man I Used to Be from Charley Pride. Here we go. Moving right along. We're going to move along with one that I've read was one of his biggest hits. Early 70s. Excuse me, if I remember right, 1972. You guys just heard me do this recently when I dedicated it to the concert to my wife that weekend. Kiss an Angel, Good Morning. Here we go.
Every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. People may try to guess the secret of my happiness, but some of them never learn. It's a simple thing. The secret I'm speaking of is a woman and a man in love, and the answer is in this song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home.
All right, there we go. Kiss an Angel, good morning. Charley Pride. Hold on one moment. Not only am I honoring Black History Month with music from Black African American artists like Charley Pride and Fats Domino and Louis Armstrong, but I'm drinking out of my Black History Month mug here too. See that? See that character? One of my favorites from Star Wars? Darth Vader. James Earl Jones. That's right. Here we go. My daughter's got these cups for me for Christmas a couple years back because they always associate me at times with Darth Vader. Here we go. Of course, it's because I usually tell them that I find their lack of faith disturbing. Okay, that's why. Anyhow, here we go. Uno momento. We'll be on set 4 for this week's concert, okay? Hold on. Here we go.